What's going on, everyone? Fets here from 11 Bravo, joined as always by Mr. Corrupt. What is going on, man?
Hey, man, how you been? You still under the weather there, buddy?
Yeah, I've been sick, so I haven't been making videos lately, and this kind of sucked.
Not saying anything, but my back hurts, you know.
Yeah. So we got some Battlefield 3 gameplay going on here. I'm going to try to make it through the commentary without sneezing on my microphone or blowing my nose or anything. But Grand Bazaar, Rush, I'm in the squad, but this is your gameplay.
Yes, it is.
And
that was the only one that got a decent score.
Probably. We haven't posted in a little while because we just found out that if you do YouTube commentary when a new game comes out, that's pretty much all you're allowed to post.
Right. Apparently, it's a lull now. It's a new lull. Not many people know about it, but if a demo comes out and/or a trailer comes out, you need to cover one of those aspects. If not, YouTube will actually come to your house and kick your puppy. So we've been kind of laying low, hoping they kind of avoid us. We're a smaller channel, so we're not really on the radar. We're just hoping we kind of, avoid that because I like my puppies. I don't want nobody to kick them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I put Shoot Move Communicate up on Pixel Enemy episode 1, and it's about to hit 20,000 views, which is by far the best of video of mine's ever done on there. And episode 2 went up right in the middle of the Crysis hype train, and man, it bombed. I don't think it's broke 3,000 yet. And it was probably better than the first one in a lot of ways. So that sucked, but
I love seeing the newer Pixel Enemy videos go up, and then some people in the comments saying, "Hey, could you guys do a gameplay where it's a squad and the APC?"
They did.
And I just sit there and go, wait a minute.
We just posted that. No one saw it because of Crysis.
It's on console. Nobody get offended. Christ's sake.
Yeah, so last video we were talking, was you talking about Warfighter getting killed off by EA.
Oh, yeah.
And their earnings call, and, I made the comment, and one of the things we want to talk about in this video is, I think they planned on doing this all along. Like, sure, if it would have done really well, they would have kept it going in a rotation, but if you remember, when Modern Warfare 2 was big, when it came out, there was a contract dispute with, the two owners of Infinity Ward.
Vince Zampella and West, I think it goes.
Right. Yeah. And they ended up leaving Infinity Ward and Activision over that. Like, they didn't get paid bonuses they were promised, and that's another issue. But they took some talent with them. They were very talented guys, and they took some talent with them. And they went and started Respawn, a new development firm, which hasn't put out a game yet. But immediately, EA was all over their shit. Like, they wanted them so bad under the EA brand. And there was a lawsuit they had to fight through, because they were, their work belonged to Activision, etc. But EA was backing them in that lawsuit. And now we see a lot of those rumors flying around about Respawn's next game replacing Danger Close's game in the rotation. And I find that curious, to say the least. Like, I kind of feel like they'd been waiting to get Respawn in there, because, if they took the right talent with them, like the netcode for Modern Warfare 2 and the way the game played was amazing. The balance issues existed because of the contract dispute, in my mind. Had those guys been left there to stay and fix their game and been dedicated to making it good, you wouldn't see the balance issues that you do.
And the interesting thing about that is when Respawn Entertainment first formed, and like any kind of screenshots that I saw of their project, it was supposed to be a shooter, of course, set more in the future, sort of like not like a Halo ripoff, but that genre, like a sci-fi kind of shooter. Now, if they're killing off Danger Close in the modern Medal of Honor franchise, what's curious to me, what I'm trying to figure out is, are they shifting projects? Are they still going to try to rotate Battlefield with some kind of sci-fi shooter? I don't think the Battlefield community really embrace that kind of shooter. You see things like Halo. It's very popular, but they have their own crowd. I mean, I don't think anybody, Battlefield players, are just going to, jump over.
Yeah,
because EA's bringing it out.
That's a curious thing. For me, I don't know if anyone knows, but Modern Warfare 2, I love Modern Warfare 2 still. Like, I played at LAN parties still, and I consider it one of the best first-person shooters ever. I like it at LAN parties because I don't like some of the balance issues like noob tubes and commando, but we remove those when we get together and play voluntarily, and it makes the game great. So I think, like, as far as the connections and netcode and everything, it was fantastic. For me, to see Respawn bring out a game is gonna get my attention, regardless of the genre. Sci-fi or not, like I'm gonna at least really consider playing it and buying it.
I just want to add a side note here. I'm not invited to these LAN parties, just so you guys know. Just add that in there.
You just won't drive out.
Yeah, I'm not driving 300 miles to kill you guys. I can do that online in my house.
But yeah, so I think it's curious. I kind of wonder if Danger Close ever had a chance. They were kind of sabotaged by EA in the development process, like Krupp talked about in his video.
Right.
And then on top of that, it was like, I mean, first chance they got, EA's like, yeah, we're scrapping it. It's bullshit. They don't deserve it, but they're gone. And it's like, well, what? Like, if you think the game was good, invest some resources into making it great.
Right.
They could still save Medal of Honor. They could fix it, and they don't want to. I think they're putting a lot of eggs in the Respawn basket, and it makes sense if they took the right talent with them. Those guys are very talented at what they do, and could be very successful for EA. So, look at you crushing these guys.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of cool. I'm a little bit skilled there in the tank, and I already had a couple of beers, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty good at tank.
So the other thing in the news.
Shh. This is a tank. This is how a tank can crush with infantry support. Just sorry. Good.
With infantry support, with me repairing you and shooting all the guys.
Yeah, well,
The other thing in the news is Machinima. Machinima is a big network, the biggest network for gaming. They partner thousands of channels. Some big names like Wings of Redemption, Woody's Gamertag, etc. Like huge channels, 200,000. Woody's over 1 million now. And so a lot of people are leaving. I don't know. Did Woody leave?
Yeah, Woody left. He went to Atomic. Wings left today. He's going to Full Screen. You got Wicked Shrapnel. He's kind of a newer guy, I guess, in the machinima aspect of it. But he's leaving. A lot of talent is leaving, but people are like freaking out, thinking it's like the end of machinima. Those guys that started that company are pretty smart. We're going to get into that in a second, but they're not dying. Trust me.
Yeah. So Machinima. Sorry, cop drop issue. They've seen this coming, actually. Machinima's been held up by investment capital for a couple years now, meaning they're not turning a profit. They live on investment money. YouTube has invested significant money into them, and some venture capital firms have. Now, these companies need to start seeing a return on their investment. And one of the things they'd look at was profitability. Now, what Machinima is doing is kind of like what Xbox does. They take a loss on the Xbox and then make it up in game sales and in the what money they get from game sales over time. Machinima built this empire on the backs of some of the best commentators out there, and they paid them good to bring them in. So they wanted to build like this network of the best commentators, and they did that at a loss. They didn't care, and they haven't been profitable, and they needed to get profitable. And we saw, a couple months ago, 6 months ago, Machinima started like partnering people with 200 subs. I mean, just channels that they never, like their old minimum was like 1,500 subs and so many views, and all of a sudden we're looking at channels with like 150, 200 subs getting partnered on Machinima. And up, and everyone and from there up. And it was like, this is really interesting. And then they announced they were changing the pay rate for everyone. So guys like Wings and Woody were not going to get paid what they were used to. And to me, this was like a company that is going to go lay off their senior employees, force them into retirement, and then hire some college grads to do the same job
Exactly.
for less money.
Well, you see, like you said, they don't get much return on their investment. I remember the guy, Mr. Shark, the guy who pretty much created Respawn, Machinima Respawn.
He works it, right?
Yeah, he's an old pro. He was from G4 TV on X-Play. The guy is an experienced person in the video game industry. He knows how it works. He candidly, in an interview maybe last year, said that Machinima has yet to see a profit. They run on venture capital, like you said, and apparently it's just there's not that many avenues for them to acquire it anymore. The guy who runs Machinima, they call him Papa Machinima, the Godfather. His name actually, at the moment, is eluding me, but he's a smart man.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
He understands that certainly the trend cannot continue. These guys that profit off of Machinima, usually you would hope that maybe those guys would post to Machinima, so maybe you get a little bit of view bump from that. I mean, you're still getting money off of their views on their channel, but still, you would hope that they would, return the investment to you, to get it on your channel, whatever. That's me.
Yeah, I remember when Woody was, when I watched his videos all the time, he was so excited to get on Machinima and posting there, and it was such a big deal, and all those guys, and now it's like they don't want anything to do with it. But I think that the Machinima, they can get 1,000 people to get 1,000 views, and that's the same to them as one guy getting 100,000 views or whatever, and they don't care. They're going to get their views. They kind of plan for this. Maybe they'll fail as a result. Maybe they won't. But I don't think people should think this is the death of Machinima. Our gameplay ran out, but we can put in some Crysis clips here. Obligatory Crysis clips.
Machinima's not going anywhere. Think of them as like a pro baseball team. They're getting rid of the old guys, and they're just bringing in farm talent. They're going to bring in a lot of it and cycle it through and see who sticks. And if it doesn't work out, they're just going to get rid of what doesn't. Machinima's not going to go anywhere. One of the reasons why we actually thought about getting partners because EA started dinging everybody who put up Battlefield content without being partners.
Our videos,
yeah. They claimed over half our videos. We've put up 140 some videos, and half of them we can't even.
180.
Is it 180 now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we haven't actually published all of them. Most of them are rants that you won't let me put up. Anyway, so that's the only reason we actually really pursued the partner aspect, and we went through a lot of did a lot of research on a lot of channels, and Machinima was actually one of them. But we decided to go kind of local, we'll say, to Pixel Enemy, simply because it was the best opportunity. Machinima, I honestly figured they were just grabbing up everybody they could, and not really caring. I mean, if you had 3 employees taking care of 1,000 channels, you're going to be kind of buried in all the hype of everybody else, tweeting them and whatnot. Pixel Enemy got a better chance of being heard, so that's kind of how we decided that.
Yeah, I mean, those guys upload everything we submit, and they, that they were the ones that gave us a shot too, and we're a really small channel, so there's a lot of appreciation, and I think both of us are guys that live by that code. So I mean, we're gonna give back to loyalty. So you definitely don't see that with Machinima as evident. But this isn't a video about Machinima. It was in the gaming news. We were talking about it, and we had some insight that we thought you guys would like. So there it is. Anyways, that's probably everything we want to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
Got some more Battlefield videos coming out soon.
Hopefully.
More Medal of Honor. You've been playing Medal of Honor 2010, so...
I played Medal of Honor 2010 with Phil today, and Phil is bang average gameplay. Phil in beast mode. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome. So, alright guys, for 11 Bravo Gaming, this is Fets.
And I am Corrupt.
And we're out.
Peace.